I am about to tell you the story of Vlad the Impaler, also known as Dracula. Vlad was born in Sighisoara, Transylvania, today part of Romania, in 1431. From a young age, Vlad was taught to be a leader from his father, Vlad Dracul II, who was a leader in the Ottoman Empire. Growing up, Vlad was well educated. He learned mathematics, science, many languages, the classical arts, philosophy, and most importantly, combat skills. After many political affairs, assassinations, and dealings with Vlad's family, the throne was finally his, and in 1448, he became known as Vlad III, Prince of Wallachia. Now, I could go on and on about all of Vlad's reigns in political history, but it would be a pretty boring video. Instead, I will explain the deep, dark secrets of cruelty that made Vlad the monster he was. Vlad was just a normal prince in his first reign, but in his second and main reign, starting in 1456, he became known as the monster they called Vlad the Impaler. When you think of the name Dracula, you think of this. Though Vlad the Impaler was not exactly that, he did have a figurative thirst for blood. He had a reputation for brutally punishing his enemies. One of the most cruel forms of punishment he used was impalement, which he learned at a very young age from witnessing it in battle. Vlad used impaling as a form of terror to succeed in psychological warfare. His cruel tactics scared his enemies and made them more apprehensive in all their battle moves. One of Vlad's darkest secrets is one that has not been officially confirmed, but is very believable when learning more about this sick man. A poem states that Vlad liked to dine among his impaled victims, dipping his bread into their blood. Throughout his life, Vlad did other awful things, such as kill innocent children, babies, and pregnant women. Vlad did have a few setbacks, such as his imprisonment in 1462 and his defeat to the Ottomans in 1465. Thankfully, after a life of cruelty, Vlad the Impaler died in December of 1477 at the age of 45. His head was decapitated by the Turks and placed on a stake to pay tribute to all those who were brutally murdered by him at the stake. By History Channel, Vlad the Impaler was nominated top 10 most evil men in history. That right there explains his life. He was an evil man who is now dead, but his legend lives on. Vlad the Impaler.